In our next story, the Plant Genetic Resources Research Institute of the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research has introduced improved varieties of Bambara groundnuts to selected farmers at Bugri in the Timpani district of the Upper East region. A majority of the farmers selected were women because, according to the organization, the Bambara groundnut is predominantly cultivated by women. Correspondent Albert Sori now reports.
Bambara groundnut is a leguminous crop grown for food. Sometimes called the Bambara bean, it is highly rich in protein. In the Upper East region, Bambara groundnut is very important in the traditional settings, mainly because it is an important staple in many households. It can be used as a substitute for beans and therefore is in constant demand in local markets. Many women in the Upper East region cultivate Bambara groundnut because it contributes to the financial stability of households. According to the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR, difficulty in getting access to fertile lands for the cultivation of this important food crop, coupled with the inability of the indigenous varieties to cope with harsh climates, is posing a big challenge, especially for women farmers. Patrick Atama is a plant breeder at the Manga station of the Savannah Agriculture Research Institute of the CSIR.
Over the years, Bambara groundnut production in terms of land size keep reducing because it's been neglected to the feeble and also to women. And after the men have used the juicy part of their land to cultivate cereals and other cash crops, they leave the marginal lands for women to work on it. Aside that, it's a crop that comes with a lot of labor, from planting, weed control to harvesting. So a lot of people are shying away from it. But we believe that with high yielding varieties, coupled with production technologies like effective weed control measures and also mechanization for threshing, we can be able to overcome this drudgery in production.
Against this backdrop, the Plant Genetic Resources Research Institute of the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research has introduced improved varieties of Bambara groundnut to selected farmers in the Bugri community in the Timpani district, with special attention to women farmers. The farmers were given the opportunity to select from varieties of Bambara groundnuts that are suitable to the soils in their communities. This project is known as Seeds for Resilience, a 3-year project supported by the Global Crop Trust.
We've evaluated some of our sessions. We've come out with the promising ones, and now in collaboration with our farmers, we want to select the ones that are fit for their cultivation and for the purpose of their cultivation. That's why we do a participatory varietal selection. Now the aim of this is that we at the research would not sit down and choose something for the farmers, but in collaboration with the farmers, we all come out with a variety that is accepted by them and for their environment, and also to boost their production. And by so doing, farmers also own the variety because the selection process was mainly by them.
The Seeds for Resilience project is aimed at strengthening the link between the National Gene Bank scientists and farmers in order to improve food security. A research scientist at the Plant Genetic Resources Research Institute of the CSIR, Matilda Ntowa Bisa, says Bambara groundnut has the potential to economically empower women in farming communities.
The reasons for selecting these crops are, one, they are good for nutrition, they are good for income generation, and also ensures security and nutrition of the people resourceful.
Some of the farmers who spoke to Joy News were excited about the improved varieties of Bambara groundnut, which they will soon be cultivating on their farms. For Joy News, Albert Sori, Buguri, Timpani District.